My name is David Kirk-Campbell. I said the sentences of this letter when I thought that it would benefit my Gestalt and touching dialogue clients to hear what a good father, nurturing parent, or ideal parent would say. Touching Dialogue, which I founded in 1989, is a body-centered psychotherapy which changes a client's permission system from stress to calm, from caution to potential, from fear to courage. It could be healing for you to experience what you as a child or baby longed to hear from a good father. For those of you who are parents, I want you to know this is not a standard of parenting. Welcome to a journey where the pace is slow and soothing, and the message is compassion and caring. This letter is a gift from me to you. My dear child, I want you to know how we were before you were born, what your birth meant to me as your father, and how it was to be with you as a baby. When you begin to ask, I will answer your questions and show this letter to you. Before we got pregnant, your mom and I had wonderful times together. We were open and honest with each other, and at the same time respectful of our differences. We often talked about wanting to have you. We were equally glad for you to be a girl or a boy. Sometimes we talked about the unknowns and the awesome responsibility. We had an excitement and an eagerness to create you. We had an abundance of love and wanted to share it with you. Before we knew you were coming, we talked about you while we ate breakfast. We talked about you while we washed dishes. We talked about you while we lay in bed. Many times a day, my heart whispered, I want you to be with us. I want you to be with us. I want you to be with us. When we heard that you were coming, I was joyful. You brought a song to my heart and a smile to my soul. Our wish, my dream, my longing had come true. The day we heard that you were coming, we repeated our promise to you, to listen to you, to be with you when you need us, and step by step, as you are ready, to let you make your own decisions. Your mom told me that at first she could not feel you so much. Later, you became active and moved as if you wanted her to know you were there. Your mom developed a sensitivity to recognize your needs as you sometimes moved and sometimes rested inside of her. When your mom's belly began to swell, I often lay beside her and embraced you with my hands. We hummed and sang songs to you as if we had nothing else in the world to do. When I felt your first movements, I felt I was beginning to get to know you. One day, you were unusually active almost agitated. We noticed that this happened after a late-night party. So we came home earlier. You took a place in our home. We painted your room a light, sandy beige, sunshine color. You took a place in our conversations. We imagined your little fingers grasping a spoon. We imagined your satisfaction at choosing your own clothes. It was as if you had moved into one of the chambers of my heart. At work, while talking on the phone, while writing on the computer, there was a pulsation from my heart. A determined drumbeat of my soul with the rhythm, I want you. I want you. I want you. When the midwife presented you to your mom, we could see that you looked scared. We were relieved when you calmed down, lying on her breast. Later, I lay on the bed close to your mom. I reach for you and place you on my chest. I feel your heartbeat. I want you to feel my heartbeat. I want to get to know you and for you to get to know me. I said to myself, sometimes I will not know what to do, and I promise you, I will do my best to listen to what your sounds are telling us. As you lie on my chest, you so tiny, so fragile, you totally dependent on us. My heart pulsates with excitement. Quiet tears of joy ooze from my eyes and slowly fill my ears. The pulsation of my heart is saying, it's a joy to get to know you. It's a joy to get to know you. It's a joy to get to know you. You open your eyes. You look directly at me with wide, open eyes. I quiver with the responsibility I feel for you and remind myself that by opening your eyes, you are already beginning a journey which could be called making your own decisions. Often, when you were little, I came to your crib while you were sleeping. I sit down beside your crib. I marvel at your little fingers. The stream of my thoughts slows down to a trickle. There is nothing to do. You are sleeping. I just want to be with you. Sitting beside you while you sleep, I am calm and peaceful. I listen to you. I listen to your breathing. The sound of air rushing into your lungs and the sound of air pushing out again and again seems to be saying, I want to live. I want to live. I want to live. And my breath echoes back to you, yes, yes, yes. When you cry, I come to be with you. You have a good reason to be crying. You are telling me what you want. You are telling me what you need. I listen. I listen to understand the message of your crying. Sometimes you want to be held. Other times you want a song. Sometimes you want to suck for milk. Other times you want your diapers changed. Sometimes you want to be carried around. I listen, and when I discover what you want, your crying usually stops. Occasionally, after some breaths, you look straight into my eyes as if to say, "Thank you." I feel proud of you that you already are learning to feel what you want and to tell us what you want. When I feed you, I quickly learn it is more about having fun than getting finished. You like to move the food around with your tongue and to decide when to swallow. You smile, you laugh. I smile, I laugh. It's playtime. Small movements of your lips or tongue, reaching for something, signal to me what you want. Feeding you is a delicate balance between doing it for you and you doing it for yourself. I talk to you a lot. You seem to like the sound of my voice. You show me what you want. You reach up with both arms when you want to be picked up. You touch my lips when you want to hear a story. You touch my ear when you want to hear a song. You pull my arm when you want to show me something. I taught you the curiosity game, and you made it into a daily ritual. When you touch my eyes, you want me to carry you from room to room, window to window, from tree to tree. Your curiosity, expressed through your arm and little fingers pointing, guide my attention and my voice to describe, for example. Those are seagulls. They fly in circles, following updrafts to great heights. Their sight is much better than ours, as they can see small fish in the water from very high in the sky. While sleeping, they occasionally check for danger by opening their eyes without waking up. I wonder how much you understand of what I say. I know that when we play this curiosity game, your entire body relaxes into the embrace of my arms. It is fascinating to see all the things you learn and how quickly you develop. One day, you tell me you want to tie your own shoes. I sit beside you. As I cross the strings of my shoe step by step, you do the same. You laugh when you tie your own shoes. I smile, realizing that you seem to know when you are ready to learn something new. You are very curious. From an early age, you seem to understand what you see, both the physical things around you and also the tone of people's voice and their body language. We decide to let you hear and see when we disagree and are irritated with each other. When you were little, you would first show fear and then relief when we kissed and laughed again. By the time you are 4 years old, you barely notice when we talk hard with each other. You are 5 years old, and we make an agreement. We call it the Adventure Agreement. When we walk on the sidewalk, we hold hands. When we are in the park, you explore as far away as you want, as long as we still have eye contact. You climb, walk, run, exploring as you want. I keep my eye on you. Every so often, you turn and look back to me. I also know that you sometimes get carried away by your curiosity and testing your own limits. So I keep myself close enough to protect you, knowing that you have a lust for adventure and a need to be independent, while being innocently unaware of what might be harmful to you in this world. You are playing more and more with your friends. I can see from the way that you chatter and smile with your friends that you already feel you belong, that you feel what you feel, that you show what you want, that you are choosing your friends. I am so proud of you. I like your strength when you get angry at me and say no. I am fascinated with what you come up with next. And I want you to know that you can become anybody that you want to be. You can love whomever you will. You can travel any country where your heart leads. And know I love you still. And know I will love you. And know I love you.